Hi everyone on this very cold afternoon, but it's beautiful out here. I'm down in Ross Bay and it actually looks worse than what it is. We're wrapped up well. It's Kyla. This is the first video I've done for YouTube for the Pet Bakery, and I just wanted to introduce myself. Let me take her scarf off so you can see Kyla better. Now, this is my Kyla. I set up the Pet Bakery a couple of months ago. It's completely vegan and it's for humans and pets. So I do lovely treats for humans and special confectionery, and the same with dogs, especially at the moment, but that's going to be added later on next year. My name's Leah. I came over to beautiful Southern Ireland, County Kerry. I don't know if you can see any snowy mountains behind me. You see the sea? Some jet skiers there. I came over here over 20 years ago. Still can't get rid of my accent. And had a colourful time, but now I'm settled in the quiet countryside and I'm quite happy doing my baking. So primarily the reason I set up the Pet Bakery was, well, there was a few reasons. One, to create awareness for plant-based foods. Two, to let people sample them and know how lovely, and a lot of the time even better than the shop bought that's got sweeteners and all those artificial preservatives in. I don't use any of those. It's all natural. It's like peanuts, for example. It would be the 100% no palm oil and certainly no xylitol. So I set it up a lot quicker than I'd planned to, because unfortunately my German Shepherd died in June. She was old, which doesn't make it any easier. And do you want to get down? No? She was old, but she was my first dog. She was a kind of half rescue, but she probably rescued me more. And she was just brilliant. She was a lovely girl, absolutely lovely. And the love that I got from her, which a lot of us do as animal lovers, was amazing. So I wanted to do a Pet Bakery for a third reason, and it's at the top of my list these days, is to raise awareness and to help raise money for the smaller Irish animal charities here in Ireland. I had an animal charity here in around about 1999 for 10 years, and unfortunately it was before social media, so it was really difficult to get exposure to raise funds. And after 10 years a lot of tears and sweat and everything and sickness, I just had to give it up. But luckily there is so much more awareness at the moment over here in Ireland, which is fantastic. But unfortunately the smaller Irish animal charities really struggle. I've had a few Irish animal charities on to me already, asking for help with fundraising, and it's just, you know, people shouldn't, in this day and age, I mean, especially through the pandemic, there's been a lot of people that have got animals for the first time during the pandemic and realised how much they can bring to one's life. And you know, it's a small price to pay when you feed them and play with them and walk them. They give us so much more. You know, what is it they say? To us it might be an animal, but the animal is with the animal's world. So yeah, so I've always been an animal lover all my life, and as I said, I had the animal charity and I finally had to say goodbye to that. But I've never gone away from the rescues. I've got some rescue cats and I support some of the local animal charities at the moment, like Sierra Husky and Animal Help Net Kerry. But I want to support another 8 of the smaller Irish animal charities over Ireland. So by hopefully the end of February at the very latest next year, I'll have 10 small Irish animal charities registered. You have to be a registered charity, for me to be able to pass them some funds of however much I raise. So each sale, there's a percentage, which I hope the percentage will be increased every year. The more that you buy from us, the more goodies, the more I can raise for the animals, and so you can enjoy the treats, and at the same time you can give a little of happiness to an animal that's not so lucky as ours, because unfortunately a lot of them, like some humans, are born in the wrong place at the wrong time and don't get the privileges, which is so unfair. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I know this is a bit rambly, quite nervous. It's my first live video for this kind of thing, and we need to finish our walk. We come down to Ross Bay 3 or 4 times a week, and over the weeks I'm going to do a bit of baking. I let Kyla come into the kitchen when I'm baking, primarily for her and my friends' dogs. Other than that, she wouldn't be in there, and I make sure the kitchen's clean, obviously, before I make and send off lovely produce to you kind folk. Any questions you want to ask me, please do. Over the weeks, hopefully you'll get to know me a bit better. And oh, by the way, very importantly, I am registered with the Department of Food and Agriculture for the pets. I've got my license number, and I'm also registered with the HSE for the human food. And it's just about to rain, so I'm definitely going to sign off now because we need to get back, because I didn't bring her raincoat. Okay, I'll talk to you very soon. If you want any questions, please leave a comment. If you want anything on the website, if you want to learn about any foods, what to give and what not to give, please get in contact with me in the comments below, or you can email me www.thepetbakery.ie, or my email is thepetbakery21@gmail.com. Bye!